On a dry Rocky Mountains, MLB Network comes at you live from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle. Next on MLB Network, Chad Bettis is on the mound for Game 2. Harold, what do you got?
The way I see him, Matt, he's really struggled because he allows a lot of base runners, whether it's by the walk or by the hit. And when you have that much traffic on the base path, you're going to eventually give up runs. So he's got to eliminate that and give his team and himself a chance to win this game.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. One and two, here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Hernan Perez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Career numbers against Bettis. A 3-for-7 line. This one's down to third. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 1-1. Here it comes. Now he lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Oh, he brought it back. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And Zach Davies is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, if you look at this whip, he's having a season. He's keeping runners off the base path. He's not giving up a lot of runs, and he's giving his team a chance to win. If he does that same formula in this game, they may walk out of here with the W.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, the key to this game, Matt, is going to be the contributions throughout the whole entire lineup. You cannot rely on that key guy on the team, the big star. No, everybody's got to contribute. If they do that, they'll win this game.
David Dahl comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll reach first safely. Eric Sogard will try and loosen up here as he'll take over at short following the injury.
Shortstop, number 18.
Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here.
Third
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Runner goes. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now, Domingo Santana. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Domingo Santana.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. At the plate, Travis Shaw. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Career numbers against Bettis. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. The 0-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
First 2 hitters of the inning go back-to-back singles, and now they're first and third. This has the makings of a big inning.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
And he takes strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan. That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Rockies. And I'm looking out in the outfield at Charlie Blackmon. You know, this guy can play all over the field. I love the sweet throwing left-hander. He can go get the ball, too.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third.
Well, no surprise to get an RBI single early in the game. They are hot. This team is on a winning streak. I'm telling you right now, I don't know who's going to slow them down, because once again, they're off to a good start.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-1. Here it is. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now a flare out toward right center. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield. 2 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Zach Davies, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't. Brewers forced to settle for 1. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Right fielder.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Has a look, now the pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. And he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. From the stretch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a line drive to left field on a ball that was right down the middle. I know it's early in the game, and sometimes hitters will tell you what a pitcher has. If he doesn't start to put that ball in the corners, it's going to be a short game for him.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that's on to broke too low.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Batting 8. Catcher.
Standing in, Osmeal Pinto. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Count is 3-2.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Settling in now, Eric Sogard. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Now here's the pitch. 3-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
A payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Soft liner towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Hernan Perez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A high fastball is in there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's ball 2.
And the changeup is way low that time.
2-1.
2-1. Here it is. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Braun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
7th pitch of the at bat coming up. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. The 1-0 pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Matt, that's one of those hangers you just hit into the night sky right there. Just blasted out of the atmosphere. But he let it go. I can't believe he didn't pull the trigger and just let it go.
Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis Shaw. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
A man on third with 2 down. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. Brewers forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Brewers are out in front, 2-0. Now at the plate, Chad Bettis. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Fouled back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first.
1-0.
Ball one. One out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Three and 0 now. David Dahl waits on deck. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Now here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Rockies have made this a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Broxton's under it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The batter, number 28, third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Here comes the first pitch. Trevor Story is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's up to 22 in the doubles column with that last two-bagger. Now the 0-1 changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. It's a ball and two strikes. Two out here and a runner at second. Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. Rockies strike for one, and it comes on this solo home run. We're through three here in Denver, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen.
Center fielder, Keon Broxton.
Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The batter, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dahl going back on it, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach.
Striding in once again, Zach Davies comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there at the letters 0-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Nope,
and he looks at a ball. 1-2. Two out, nobody on. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
On the 8th pitch of the at bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Milwaukee. Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Gonzalez is on his way home. The runner from first crosses the plate.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
In now, Ian Desmond as he drives a liner to right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there. And now we're starting all over. Right where we started, tie ball game.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Into the box, Osmeal Pinto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 delivery. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit out towards second. The tag gets one. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, catcher, Chad Bettis.
Gerardo Parra will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We played 4 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Jeff Hoffman, please. The 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 34, Jeff Hoffman.
Here's Eric Sogard. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Eric Sogard.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Ready for another shot now. Hernan Perez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. Number 22 on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Up next
Into the box now, Domingo Santana.
Domingo
and a ball 1-0. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
To 2-2 now.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Oh, nice piece of hitting. He reached for it and stayed with it. The ball was executed. Catcher set up outside. He hit the glove, but the batter hit the ball before it hit the glove.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that one stayed up a little high.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Brewers do pick up a run on the Ryan Braun homer. Halfway home tonight from Denver. It's now a 4-3 Milwaukee lead. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. No problem here. One away.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
Digging in once again, David Dahl. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Digging in and looking for more, Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Braun racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They still trail it here 4-3. Keon Broxton. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
So he took advantage of the young guy right there. He continued to throw fastballs. First one, second one, then they got the base hit on the third one. Don't be afraid to mix in a curveball.
Digging in and looking for more, Jesus Aguilar. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. He's running towards second. A pitch out. The throw.
He's safe.
And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back easily. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You know, this is the kind of location you can get away with when you throw your fastball like that. That's certainly not where he wanted it to end up. But when it's coming in that hot, it's tough for guys to put it in play, especially when they're protecting with 2 strikes.
Stepping in now, Jet Bandy, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, pitcher, Zach Davies.
Digging in once again, Zach Davies. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that's in there for a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. One and 2. Here it comes. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Trevor Story is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Aguilar is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Up next for Colorado.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him off the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The fastball down near the shoe tops. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
To short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up, as there's our game summary to this point.
Leading off for the Brewers, shortstop.
Ready once again, Eric Sogard. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
That one's in there. 3-1. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Payoff pitch one more time. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Gonzalez. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Ready for another chance? Hernan Perez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Outside, 3-0 now. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. In there, 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got ball called.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Gonzalez moving to his left. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. It was a solo shot for him in his last at bat. Into the windup and the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a pop up behind home plate, and that'll get out of play and into the VIP seats. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in once again, Domingo Santana. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Two out with the man at first. And he misses with it, 1-1. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. Brewers lead it 4-3. Michael Blazek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Michael Blazek.
Settling in now, Ian Desmond. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Ian Desmond.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
The batter, catcher, Osmeal Pinto.
So stepping in, Osmeal Pinto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, it's late in the game. That was a big base hit right there. Now you have the tying run on first base. The question is, are you going to pinch hit for your pitcher? I think we'll see a pinch hitter.
Jordan Patterson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 72, Jordan Patterson.
Lays off 1-0, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here it comes, 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Braun will handle this one for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
0-1. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two out with the man at first. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rockies strand one. Score holds at 4-3. Mike Dunn do so to start the 8th.
Number 38, Mike Dunn.
Ready for another shot now. Travis Shaw. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Travis Shaw.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Last time through was a base hit. Now the pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Coming in is Blackmon. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for Milwaukee, first baseman Jesus Aguilar.
So coming to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers, and it remains a 4-3 game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Webb is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Marco Esposito will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Perez is right there, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 28, third baseman Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there, strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He was a ground out victim last time up. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. On the ground up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he rips it on the ground to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado. They still trail it here 4-3. A look there at the Daniels and Fisher Tower here in the Mile High City as we welcome you back to what remains of this one from Coors Field. Chad Qualls enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now in the box, Jet Bandy. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line towards center field. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
In now, Marco Esposito, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Here's Eric Sogard. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And he misses. 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Runner goes for second. Tapper up the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Into the box, Hernan Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bandy rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Carlos Estevez enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is fouled at the plate.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled, because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. It's now 5-3 Milwaukee. Now we're going to have a contest. It would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Corey Knebel comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Now pitching and batting in the 3rd spot, number 46, Corey Knebel. Now playing left field and batting in the 6th spot, number 15.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
Tell you what, that insurance run at the top of the 9th inning right there sets the pitcher up nice. Now instead of having to live on the corners and nibble a little bit, you can go after them. They hit a home run, solo shot, no problem. You still got a chance to win this game.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. This is line to left.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt Dale's talking about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a rope and some hope. We'll see how the ninth inning plays out.
Coming to the plate now, Ian Desmond. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Low for ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A two-run shot that time for Ian Desmond. 24 home runs for him on the season as we are all tied at 5. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Standing in now, Osmil Pinto, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Esposito on the move. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting. Pitcher. Carlos Estevez.
Mark Reynolds will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12. Mark Reynolds.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He'll enter play here at 293. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing, and it disappears away from you.
Esposito coming in. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 10th inning coming up, and Jake McGee takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 51.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Ricky Sheldon, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One and one. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here comes the 0-1. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now, that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Another payoff pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a little self-preservation down at first as he... Stepping up to the plate, David Dahl, last time up.
Left fielder, David Dahl.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A wave and a miss.
You definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Now the pitch. Nolan Arenado is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Matt Garza, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Garza.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bandy is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. This remains a 5-all ball game. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Jet Bandy.
In there, no balls and a strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. And now a pitch on the way. Up high, 2-1 now. The 2-1 on its way. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Well, that's a good sign for him right there. A single, a hard hit. That's his second hit of the game. Now, he's been hitting in the 220 so far most of the season. Maybe this is a start of good things for him ahead.
Digging in to try it again, Marco Esposito. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. A swing and a miss, and a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Eric Sogard is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Swing and a line drive. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Striding in once again, Hernan Perez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0. A high fastball is in there. Now the 2-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready with another 2-strike offering. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Andrew Susak will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. The 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that one's wide to the mark, ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Skied into very shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Scooter Gennett will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Carlos Torres takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Carlos Gonzalez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Santana is in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And over to third now is the runner. The 1-0. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Tapped down the line, but it gets fouled. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. Hit in the air to right field. Santana waits on it, makes the play, one away. Long throw to the plate. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see, he finishes with a 3-hit game, including a double. He can feel good about that, and we can feel good about giving him the Player of the Game award.